For centuries, people have crossed borders in search of opportunity, stability, freedom, and a better quality of life. Today, more than ever, the question is no longer simply where to travel, but where to build a life. The best countries to live and work are not defined by a single factor. High salaries alone are not enough. Neither are beautiful landscapes or modern cities. Quality of life depends on a balance of economic opportunity, healthcare, safety, infrastructure, education, work-life balance, political stability, and long-term security. Some nations excel in innovation and career growth. Others prioritize social systems, personal well-being, and environmental quality. This list is presented in no particular order. Each country offers a different perspective on what makes a place desirable to live and work. Together, these nations represent some of the most attractive places on Earth to build a future. One, Switzerland. Switzerland consistently ranks among the best countries in the world for quality of life, safety, healthcare, and income. Located in the heart of Europe, the country is known for its political neutrality, strong economy, and highly efficient infrastructure. Major cities such as Zurich, Geneva, and Basel regularly rank among the world's most livable urban centers. Switzerland offers some of the highest average salaries globally, particularly in finance, engineering, pharmaceuticals, and technology. At the same time, unemployment remains relatively low. The country is also recognized for its transportation system, environmental cleanliness, and healthcare standards. Public transit connects even remote alpine regions with remarkable precision. However, the cost of living is among the highest in the world. Housing, food, transportation, and insurance can be extremely expensive, especially in larger cities. Despite this, Switzerland remains one of the strongest examples of long-term economic stability combined with exceptional living standards. Two, Canada. Canada is often recognized for its balance between economic opportunity and quality of life. The country offers universal healthcare, political stability, low population density, and access to vast natural landscapes. Cities such as Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, and Montreal attract professionals from around the world. Canada's economy is diversified across technology, finance, engineering, healthcare, energy, and natural resources. Immigration also plays a central role in the country's labor market and long-term growth strategy. One of Canada's greatest strengths is social stability. The country consistently ranks highly in safety, education, and multicultural integration. However, affordability has become a growing challenge in major cities, particularly in housing markets such as Toronto and Vancouver. Even so, Canada remains one of the most accessible developed countries for skilled immigrants and continues to attract people seeking long-term stability and opportunity. Three, Singapore. Singapore is one of the most economically advanced city-states in the world. Despite its small size, The country has developed into a global financial and technological hub with one of the highest GDPs per capita globally. Singapore is known for efficiency. Public transportation, healthcare, urban planning, and digital infrastructure operate at exceptionally high standards. Corruption levels remain among the lowest in the world. The country is particularly attractive for careers in finance, biotechnology, logistics, artificial intelligence, and international business. Crime rates are extremely low, and the education system consistently ranks among the best internationally. However, Singapore is also one of the most densely populated and expensive places to live. Housing costs and work culture can be intense, particularly in competitive industries. Still, for many professionals, Singapore offers one of the strongest combinations of income potential, safety, and economic opportunity in Asia. Four, Norway. Norway is frequently ranked among the happiest and most socially developed countries in the world. Fueled by strong energy revenues and a highly managed sovereign wealth fund, Norway has invested heavily in healthcare, education, infrastructure, and public services. The country places significant emphasis on work-life balance. Average working hours are lower than many developed nations, while wages and labor protections remain high. Norwegian cities are clean, organized, and closely connected to nature. Outdoor culture plays a major role in daily life, even in urban environments. Norway also leads globally in renewable energy adoption and environmental sustainability. However, taxes and living costs are high, and winters can be long and dark in many parts of the country. Despite these challenges, Norway remains one of the clearest examples of how economic wealth can be translated into social well-being and long-term quality of life. If you're watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It is completely free, but means a lot to us. 5. Germany. Germany is Europe's largest economy and one of the world's most influential industrial powers. The country is recognized for engineering, manufacturing, automotive production, and scientific research. Cities such as Berlin, Munich, Frankfurt, and Hamburg serve as major centers for business and innovation. Germany also offers universal healthcare, strong labor protections, affordable higher education, and extensive public transportation networks. One of Germany's major strengths is economic stability. Skilled workers are in demand across sectors including engineering, healthcare, information technology, and renewable energy. The country also provides relatively strong worker rights, including paid vacation, parental leave, and employment protections. However, bureaucracy can be complex, and integration may require learning German outside international business environments. Germany remains one of the most influential countries in Europe for both career growth and long-term residency. Six, Australia. Australia combines economic opportunity with a highly outdoor-oriented lifestyle. The The country consistently ranks highly in healthcare, education, infrastructure, and life expectancy. Major cities such as Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Perth are known for their livability and strong labour markets. Australia's economy is driven by mining, healthcare, finance, tourism, education, and technology. One of Australia's defining characteristics is climate and geography. Beaches, national parks, and outdoor recreation are deeply integrated into daily life. The country also maintains relatively high minimum wages and strong labour standards compared to many developed economies. However, housing affordability has become increasingly difficult in major urban centres, and geographic isolation can create long travel distances internationally. Even so, Australia remains one of the most desirable countries for professionals seeking both income potential and lifestyle quality. Seven, Netherlands. The Netherlands is known for urban planning, cycling infrastructure, social systems, and international business. Cities such as Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and Utrecht consistently rank among Europe's most livable cities due to transportation, efficiency, healthcare access, and work-life balance. The Dutch economy is highly globalized and supports industries including finance, logistics, agriculture, technology, and engineering. English proficiency is also extremely high, making the country accessible for international professionals. The Netherlands places strong emphasis on sustainability, renewable energy, and public infrastructure. Cycling remains one of the most visible aspects of daily life and urban design. However, housing shortages and rising rental prices have become major issues in recent years. Still, the Netherlands remains one of the most internationally connected and socially progressive countries in Europe. Eight, Sweden. Sweden is widely associated with innovation, equality, and social welfare. The country consistently ranks highly in education, healthcare, environmental sustainability, and digital infrastructure. Sweden has produced globally influential companies across technology, music, design, and telecommunications. Stockholm, in particular, has become a major European startup hub. Work-life balance is deeply embedded in Swedish culture. Paid parental leave, vacation policies, and worker protections are among the strongest globally. The country also prioritizes renewable energy and environmental planning. However, taxes are relatively high, and winters can be challenging due to limited daylight. Despite this, Sweden remains one of the strongest examples of a modern welfare society combined with technological innovation. Nine, United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates has transformed rapidly over the last several decades into one of the Middle East's most important economic centers. Cities such as Dubai and Abu Dhabi attract professionals from around the world due to tax-free salaries, infrastructure development, and international business opportunities. The UAE is particularly active in finance, tourism, aviation, logistics, technology, and real estate. Public infrastructure is modern and highly developed, while crime rates remain relatively low. However, the country's climate can be extreme during summer months, and residency is generally tied to employment sponsorship. Even so, for many expatriates, the UAE offers significant financial opportunity and access to a global business environment. Denmark. Denmark consistently ranks among the happiest and most socially developed countries in the world. Known for its strong welfare system, work-life balance, and urban sustainability, the country has become a global model for modern living. Copenhagen, the capital, is internationally recognized for cycling infrastructure, clean design, renewable energy initiatives, and public transportation efficiency. The Danish labor market emphasizes flexibility while maintaining strong worker protections, healthcare access, and education systems. Although taxes are high, many residents view them as part of a broader social contract that supports long-term stability and quality of life. The best country to live and work depends on more than rankings alone. For some, opportunity means career growth and financial success. For others, it means safety, healthcare, balance, or access to nature. No country is perfect. Each comes with trade-offs shaped by geography, economics, culture, and policy. But together, these nations represent some of the strongest examples of stability, infrastructure, innovation, and quality of life in the modern world. As global mobility continues to evolve, the question is no longer simply where people are born, but where they choose to build their future. And for millions of people around the world, that search continues. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe and explore the world with us.